Welcome to the weekend's recap of explosive sports action right here on the Golden Score News on Non-Fuel Flicks, your home of black entertainment. My name is Adelani, your most trusted spy in the world of sports. Get yourselves ready for yet another electrifying show. The weekend wasn't short of goals, runs, glory, drama, and everything that makes you love sports. Well, let's see the stories making headlines tonight on the Golden Score News. Iheanacho fires Leicester to FA Cup final. Ziyech crushes City's quadruple dreams. Kipchoge wins race ahead of Olympics. Joel Embiid makes Philadelphia 76ers history. San Antonio Spurs fined $25,000. Messi wins 35th trophy with Barca. Courtois saves injury-ravaged Real Madrid. Spurs and Everton played to a pulsating draw. Manchester United break Burnley jinx. And boxing legend Evander Holyfield announces comeback fight. Now let's look deeper at these stories. Iheanacho fires Leicester to FA Cup final. Leicester City reached their first FA Cup final since 1969 as Kelechi Iheanacho's second half goal gave them victory over Southampton at Wembley. Iheanacho was the beneficiary of fine work by Jamie Vardy to score at the second attempt 10 minutes after the interval. Now, let's look at another game that happened over the weekend. Ziyech crushed City's quadruple dream. Chelsea ended Manchester City's hopes of winning an historic quadruple as they edged a closely fought FA Cup semi-final at Wembley. Hakim Ziyech slid home Timo Werner's pass in the 55th minute to set up an FA Cup final against Leicester City. That should be an exciting game. Who have you got your money on? Now, let's look at the world of athletics briefly. Kipchoge wins race ahead of Olympics. Kipchoge won the NN Mission Marathon in his final race before he defends his title at the postponed Tokyo 2020 Olympics. The 36-year-old Kenyan clocked 2 hours, 4 minutes and 30 seconds in his first outing since his shock defeat at last year's London Marathon. Taking a look now at the NBA, Joel Embiid makes Philadelphia 76ers history. Joel Embiid scored 36 points and added 14 rebounds as his Philadelphia 76ers side defeated the Los Angeles Clippers 106-103. The 76ers extended their lead at the top of the Eastern Conference, while defeat ended the Clippers' 7-game winning streak. Embiid became the first 76ers player since 2006 to score more than 35 points in 3 consecutive games. Having a look at another NBA encounter that, well, not an NBA encounter, rather having a look at some news also coming from the NBA making headlines. The San Antonio Spurs fined $25,000. The San Antonio Spurs were fined $25,000 by the NBA on Sunday for violating the league's rules on resting players. While no players were named in the release, the league said the rule was violated during San Antonio's game against the Phoenix Suns on Saturday. The league has been trying to crack down on teams not playing guys for rest purposes over the past few seasons, but it hasn't stopped it from happening. The Raptors were just fined the same amount this week for the exact same reason, as well as correctly reporting injuries to the league. Well, that seems a bit harsh. After the break, we'll be taking a look at the Spanish La Liga, the English Premier League, and the world of boxing. Stay with us. Welcome back to the Golden Score News right here on Non-Field Flicks, your home of black entertainment. Let's have a look at the stories making headlines in the Spanish La Liga. Starting with that legend Messi, who wins his 35th trophy with Barca. Lionel Messi became the second most decorated player in the history of football after Barcelona beat Athletic Bilbao in the Copa del Rey final 4-0. With the Argentines scoring 2 goals in just 4 minutes. The victory means the forward has now drawn level with his former teammate Spaniard Andres Iniesta and Brazilian Maxwell by winning 37 trophies. That is incredible. Him and Cristiano Ronaldo, in my opinion, are the best footballers of our generation. I'm sure very few will disagree with that opinion. Now, moving on to their rivals, Real Madrid, and they had their goalkeeper to thank for what happened over the weekend with them. Courtois saves injury-ravaged Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois made a number of important saves as a depleted Real Madrid held off a spirited Getafe to earn a point that keeps them in touch with La Liga leaders Atletico Madrid. Zinedine Zidane was without several players through injury, suspension, or in isolation because of COVID-19. Thibaut Courtois was acting like Superman over the weekend. He was truly incredible. Now, let's have a look at the English Premier League. My favorite game of this weekend saw Spurs and Everton play to a pulsating draw. Harry Kane emphatically punished 2 defensive errors before suffering an ankle injury as Tottenham and Everton played out a thrilling 2-2 draw, which did little for either side's European ambitions. Kane put Spurs ahead before Everton hit back inside 4 minutes when Sigurdsson converted a penalty. Spurs had relinquished their first half lead. The toughest gifted Kane his second before Sigurdsson came to the rescue again with a superb finish. The game ended 2-2 on Friday night. That was a very entertaining game. And Manchester United fans will be smiling this morning. I think I know why. Manchester United break Burnley jinx. Manchester United overcame the Burnley curse as Mason Greenwood's double and a late Edison Cavani strike gave the Reds a thrilling 3-1 victory. The visitors have been a thorn in United's side at Old Trafford since 2015 and beat the Reds last season there. Well done to Manchester United. Now, let's have a look at the story making headlines in the world of boxing. Holyfield announces comeback fight. Heavyweight icon Evander Holyfield has confirmed he will come out of retirement to fight Kevin McBride, the Irishman who famously beat Mike Tyson in his last professional bout. Holyfield has been retired from boxing for 10 years after becoming the first man ever to reign as undisputed world champion at both cruiserweight and heavyweight level. Well, I would have loved to see Holyfield fight Mike Tyson again. I'm sure Mike Tyson wouldn't be biting his ears this time around. I hope to still see that fight happen. But let's see what Holyfield can do. Well, it's Leeds versus Liverpool tonight in football. And there are just so many exciting things to look forward to in the world of sports. So keep your eyes glued to the Golden Score Show, because trust me, I'll be bringing you some exciting entertainment this week. You don't want to miss it. From me, Adelani, goodbye.